everybody. Hello.
Hi. And I'm Carol Blocker. I'm a confidence coach, and with me is.
Hi, I'm Angel, the founder of Savvy Pals and the founder of Dr. Keith Chrysler.
Yes. So for those of us who just joined us, welcome. Okay, we have been on running this series, the Facebook Live for quite a number of weeks now. We started with color minerals.
Yes.
Right, on makeup, and then after that, we have Dr. Keith Chrysler. Yeah, so for Dr. Keith Chrysler, we have actually covered quite a number of skin conditions, right?
Skin,
all
different series.
Different series.
Yeah, series.
Okay, so the last week we did the brightening series, radiant skin. So you actually see my skin being transformed. Very very radiant. And then
I heard that some of your friends actually commented on your skin.
Yeah, actually I noticed something different. Every time, because on Thursday I will always reserve, right, not to do any exfoliation.
Yes.
So on Thursday I will do this exfoliation on screen live for everybody, and then subsequently on Friday and then Saturday and then over the weekend I can see my skin condition getting better and looking younger. So I got a compliment from a friend of mine who came to visit on Saturday. She said, your skin is actually very smooth and it's brightened. What did you use? So I told her I did using this. Ta-da!
Star product, Crystal Glow Polish.
Yes, the Crystal Glow Polish. Okay, for those who have actually followed us for the entire series, you know this is a fantastic product. Okay, this is in fact value for money. I will let Angel talk about this later on. Today we have a very very special topic. Right, Angel, what is our topic today?
The topic is actually talking about the acne-free, scar-free, and how to look radiant. Yeah. So as you know, what you just said that now all of us have to put on the mask, right? So it's actually cover up all our cheeks area, chin area. So some of you might experience like some pimples, or breakouts. So today we are going to address all your concerns, how actually we can help you to prevent acne and scar-free and still look good, radiant, and healthy looking.
Yeah, and then today we have quite a number of Savvy Pals customer and Dr. Keith Chrysler customers supporting us tonight. So let's say hello everybody. Hi. Hey, thank you so much, for joining us. Yeah, with all these ardent fans, and ardent supporter of the brand. Yeah, so we have quite a number of you here. So everybody, if you want to say hi, feel free to comment. If you're shy, never mind, it's okay. You can still continue to watch us.
Yeah, because I think acne is actually quite a hot topic, right? That just mentioned we will put on the mask and then the acne. So actually a lot of people is wondering how to solve this problem, because we got no choice. We have to put on the mask. So I think that's why a lot of people want to know more how can actually help them by using this Dr. Keith Chrysler Derma Clean series. So you have blemishes, spread not, Derma Clean to the rescue.
Yeah, and also things like, why are we sharing all of that? Because for those who join us and you don't know, for all the existing customers who will join us live, if you're watching the replay, Angel here is a beautician. She is certified beautician with over 20 years of experience. So she has seen all kinds of skin conditions, and then she has used different types of products for her customers in the past. And that's why it prompted her, we don't want to explain, it prompted her to design a skincare range, right? That is paraben free and it's also not harmful to the skin. So for me personally,
environmental friendly.
Yes, environmental friendly. Yeah, this is something that is very, 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 very important. You see, it is a brand with conscience, which is what I like. Today's topic is very, very close to my heart because from the beginning of the series, I talked about my skin condition. I suffered from very, very bad adult acne during my teenage years. So for those who have tendency, I can show you this. You can see my skin. Okay, there's a lot of scarring. Yeah, a lot of scarring. And then because of that, it prompted me. Okay, it didn't give me a lot of self-esteem. My self-esteem was very, very bad because of that.
Very
low. And then I didn't have a lot of confidence as well. And well, let's not let's say this is actually superficial or anything, because things like when you look good, right, you really feel good about yourself. Yeah, and then this is a part of self-care. How you present yourself to the world is how people perceive you, right? So that period of time for me, I always want to look for products can actually help me to calm my acne and also to reduce scarring.
Right.
Yeah, and of course that was about 30 years ago. So technology isn't so good at that time. So I couldn't find something, but I finally being able to find it. now. And that's the reason why I'm actually working with Angel here on the Dr. Keith Chrysler program as a trainer. Yeah. So Angel, do you think I should show everybody how I used to look?
Are you okay with that?
Okay, I am okay. I'm gonna show you, right? This is my condition.
Okay.
Let me share with you this. This is how I used to look when I had acne.
Yeah.
Launching here. As you can see, I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit. Very, very bad skin condition.
It's actually like almost the whole face,
Yeah, it was literally the entire face, So
right.
The thing is, like, can you imagine if you are faced with this kind of situation? It's actually a very common problem right now, since that Andrew has already said, because of our skin, right? We are wearing the mask, all the oil, dirt, all the, for ladies we're wearing makeup, it all trap onto the mask and produce bacteria and cause a lot of acne. But for me at that time, this was actually the condition. And a lot of people that I know have developed sensitivity to the mask. And everybody, the thing is that we all know, right? You cannot squeeze the pimples and all acne because you will leave scarring. That's the reason how I got all this scarring in the first place.
So you actually extract yourself or some?
Well, the things that I went to a beautician and then she did the extraction.
Right.
Yeah, and then I also, because sometimes when you have all the pus that's actually on the skin of the surface, on the surface of the skin, then when you wash, it will break. Yeah, it will break. And of course, yeah, and then it spread. Not only that, because I was very young, I was only a teenager. I didn't know how to take care of my skin. So I thought that by having to wash many times, multiple times a day,
is okay.
Means it will help to dry out my pimple, all my acne. But no, my skin condition got a lot worse.
So that's why I talked about extraction earlier on. So even when we were doing our customers, we do have our own spas. Okay, so normally we would advise customers not to do extraction by themselves. It's best to let a professional do it for them, because we know which one can extract, which one cannot extract. So do not do it by yourself, because if not, if you do it wrongly, you will have scars.
Yeah, and also it's very important to use the right kind of product, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember at that time, when I used the product for acne products, anti-acne products, they are all very, very dry. Yeah, and then I ended up having a lot of like peelings, a lot of dryness. Then at one point, the skin over next to my nose was so tight. When I talk, I can actually feel the pain, the stretch and the pain, and then I have all these open wounds on my skin. It was quite bad.
It was very dry because last time they use a lot of ingredients like triclosan, which actually is not approved.
Okay.
So like certain ingredients. So that's why all our products we do not have triclosan and some other ingredients. So our products actually stem free. Stem free means SLS, SLES. T stands for triclosan or triethylamide, another kind of ingredient. A stands for alcohol, M for mineral oil, and another preservative is MIT or CMIT, and then T stands for paraben. So we are stem-free skincare.
Yeah. So today we will on about being acne scar-free, because we talked about having acne, do not touch it, do not extract on your own, right? And also achieving radiant-looking skin, right? Because as we mentioned earlier, right, I was saying that everything is very, very dry, and then most of the time, the skin look very sallow for me. Yeah. So how do you achieve?
Correct. Sallow, very dark looking. Even they look very dirty looking. I don't know. So look very untidy. Yes, very untidy looking. Yeah. So what we can actually share with you is actually the products that I have developed. Okay, this Derma Clean series is actually to kill the bacteria, and most importantly is actually to prevent future breakouts and also to hydrate the skin. In all the previous video, I keep mentioning about hydration. Hydration is very important. Hydration is key. So when your skin is well moisturized, in fact, all the breakouts, pimple, acne will not happen at all. In fact, your skin will be better. So that's why for all the oily acne customers that I know them, they go for my advice. I would normally prescribe hydration a hydrating serum or hydrating gel to go along with. That is a must. It's very, very important. And most importantly, all my skincare series, Perfect White, Hydro Sensi, Dermaclean, Youth Defense, Total Solution, I will definitely add hydrating ingredients inside. And the few ingredients that I personally love, I will definitely add in is Tramella. It's a kind of a white fungus. It's a very hydrating ingredients. And hyaluronic acid, or another called sodium hyaluronate. And my another favorite ingredient is vitamin B3, niacinamide. It's very, very good for acne skin, and also anti-aging. So in all my different series, I will definitely include these few ingredients into the skincare. So it will not cause any dryness, any tightness. In fact, will hydrate the skin too.
So with all this information, it is also evident that your authority and your credibility. Not only were you a beautician, you have also chemical knowledge as well. All this knowledge, because there are some beauticians who don't have this kind of knowledge and end up not recommending the right kind of products. And most of the people, when they have acne situation, first thing they will go to a dermatologist. And then the dermatologist will prescribe medication. That was what I did. Right after that. So I was taking pills. Then I realized that it's actually a kind of a vitamin A, and it's actually bad for my health. I actually did a research. Okay, then I had this dermatologist who prescribed Roaccutane for me. And then normally they will do that oral intake, and also something that I can actually apply onto the skin. Then I realized that I cannot get pregnant with it. At that time, I was a teen, but I was told, these are all the horrible side effects. I got really scared. Then after finishing the first course, I didn't dare to take it again because I don't know what is.
In fact, if let's say you want to get pregnant, I mean this is just scary. You want to get pregnant, you have to stop Roaccutane for at least 6 months before you try to have babies. So it's a rest for at least 6 months.
And then the doctor actually prescribed me, very, very mild cleanser as well. So, don't use anything that's too harsh. So he still talked about, okay, in terms of diet, he didn't say about anything about the diet. He just said, just keep your skin clean. That's basically it. And then take
wash your face.
Wash your face, keep it clean. And then, don't wear makeup.
That's what I always say, don't wear makeup. Anyway, later we're going to talk about that later on.
Don't wear makeup. And then also, that I need to change my pillowcase very, very often as well, in case, the hair products and get onto the grime get onto the pillow and transfer onto the skin. That's basically. And then, in fact, he also, at one point, one dermatologist prescribed steroid. In fact, just a few months ago, I spoke to a client of mine. And then she had mask acne. When I met her for coffee, when we are still able to meet up. When she removed her mask, oh my God, she's like in her 30s, and then she had all this breakout all across the chin.
So prior to that, she doesn't have this
problem at all. She had beautiful skin, and then because of what you said, she suddenly developed some kind of allergy somehow, to the fabric of the mask. So, and then because she's also a makeup wearer, okay, all women most of them will wear some kind of makeup, right? So, it is when the skin cannot breathe, this is how it ended up having all this acne situation. So I felt really bad for her because the doctor actually gave her steroids. It's really bad.
Yes.
And then I wasn't in a position to advise her, that was before we started this series. So right now, if you are actually watching this, if you try these products as well. It is all about good skincare, right?
Yes.
Good skincare.
I always say good skincare habits. It's more of a habit,
it's true. I mean, I come to think of it, when I was a teenager, how I ended up having all this acne. Because first of all, it's actually overactive, sebum because I was going through puberty. But at the same time, I was experimenting with makeup also. I don't think I actually clean it.
I see. Cleansing, we'll be talking about double cleansing. Cleansing is number one. It's very important. Even you have the best toner, you have the best serum, you have the best of whatever it is. But number one is still cleansing step. You need to get the good cleanser, the right cleanser, proper cleansing step, and double cleansing, which is the milky cleanser. You need a cleansing milk to double cleanse your face. Then we go about the next one to optimize, to treat, to protect your skin. Right?
Yes, true. So we have a comment from the member of the staff, to tell us, just to recap what we have actually shared here, okay? the Dr. Keith Chrysler series, Perfect White Hydra series.
6 different
Yeah,
series.
same different kinds of series. So, you know, if you need more information, you can always feel free to get in touch with Savvy Powers, with Angel. You know, drop her a message on Facebook, on the Facebook page. So, you know, the member of the staff will come back to you with a recommendation. Yeah, that's actually very, very important.
If you need any advice, like what skincare, what product do I need, or if you need to show me your skin type, skin condition, you just send me a message, send me your pictures. I can advise you accordingly. Yeah. Not to worry.
So maybe we can, you know, go into you know, to share with people how does your range skincare, this range work, and what are the products actually in it? Like what's step one?
Okay, so for acne skin concern, like I said, I always prescribe a cleansing milk to cleanse the skin, which is this.
Okay, the cleansing milk, the Dr. Keith cleansing milk. Okay, so it's the Hydra Sensing Milk Cleanser, right? So this is the one. Okay,
yeah.
So this is actually the one.
So we need to cleanse the face with this milky cleanser. It's hydrate the skin, and then maybe I'll just repeat again.
Yes.
When we cleanse, hands dry, face dry with this cleansing milk. Okay, with this cleansing, hands dry, face dry. 5 dots first. Then we just spread. After spreading, then we massage a little bit. Every part 10 seconds. After that, take a little bit of water.
Yeah.
We just massage it, and then take a little bit more water, massage, and the last step, more water, just wash it off.
Yeah.
So this is the proper way of cleansing with the cleansing milk.
If you want to watch a demo, then watch our previous video. I'm the model. I did the demonstration, so you can know. First step has always been the milky cleanser in order to remove any makeup, whatever environmental gunk that was left on
like
your
I
face.
mentioned, whether I have makeup, no makeup, at home, even at home, I still do this habit. I always double cleanse. This is a must.
So that is actually the first step. So I'm going to show the banner again. The first step is the milky cleanser
using the Hydra Sensi series.
Yeah, milky cleanser. So this is the full size, 150 milliliters. So sorry, you can't take this onto travel. You gotta put it into a small container. Okay, and then the next step.
The next step will be this Ultra Balancing Cleanser.
Ultra Balancing Cleanser.
Yeah, this is in gel form. This is in a gel form.
In a gel form. Okay. So that will be the second step. You need to clean it.
Number two.
Second step.
Okay. So this one, hands dry. Hands can be wet, face wet. Okay. And then you can just lather, and then we can just cleanse it.
Yeah. So if you want to know the steps, refer back to our previous video.
Remember, every part of your face, please massage for like a bit, 10 seconds. Not like just up and down or just like that.
Yeah.
Do it a more proper system. Okay, like start from the chin, we massage 10 seconds. Okay, then we go to the cheeks area, 10 seconds. Upper lip, your nose, 10 seconds. Go up.
Yeah.
Forehead. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, then I always like to do this also, a figure 8 on the temples, and then you just press it in for 3 seconds. Okay, and then release. Okay, then the proper way of cleansing, take a little bit of more water, do the same procedure again.
To emulsify it again, right?
And I always do one more step, take some more water. That means first, second, third, take water. Then the fourth step, I'll just wash it off, splash it off. That will be very clean, and is actually better this way.
Yeah. Well, I think it's actually good. There's no such thing as like too much cleansing, but the thing is that you have to use the right kind of product, because those who have those products without the moisturizing factor, the more you wash, the drier your skin will become, right?
Yep. Like what I said, the correct product and the right way of doing it.
The techniques as well.
Yes, it's very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the customers who are watching us right now, thank you again for joining us. This is all the information. Yeah, I'm sure you have already got all this right information from Angel when she bought sold you the products. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Okay, and then after that, what do we do after the second cleansing? The next step is
we can actually do exfoliation.
Okay, exfoliation.
This one is more of like a treatment. Now we're talking about the treatment. Now we can do exfoliation. We're using the Hydra Sensi Crystal Glow Polish, which is our star product.
Yeah, the star product that I mentioned just now.
Which your friend mentioned every the come for a dinner and say, "Oh, her skin is so glowing," because she did this once a week every Thursday live for you. Okay, so today she's not doing any demo.
That's why I'm
showing you. That's why she looks so glowing today. Okay, so this Crystal Glow polish is hands dry, face dry, 1 to 2 full pumps. Then we just dot on the 5 parts of the face. They just spread first. After spreading, we wait for about 30 seconds. Then we start massaging. So when we massage, you can feel a bit of fine peel start appearing, coming out. Okay, then after that we just wash it off.
I kind of like had developed this liking for that fine peel because it means that my skin is going to be very glowy after that.
Yeah.
As you can see, it is actually because I knew. In fact, I need to confess, everybody watching today, I knew that tonight I'm not going to be doing a live demonstration using the product, but I use it this afternoon. Because it is a routine. It is a routine.
Yes,
it is a routine. You need to develop this cleansing routine. It's very, very important. So for me, I do it twice a week. I usually do it on a Wednesday and then after that Sunday. But because of this live show, then I switch it to on Thursday and then after that Monday.
Okay. So a gap of like 3 days or so.
Yeah, but because the thing is that you did mention many times that this is so mild, it will not be harmful to the skin. You can even use it every day.
So even oily acne skin, yes, you can use this. No worries about that.
So what are the effects? Because a lot of people with acne skin, especially when there's pus, right? Then when you start doing this exfoliation, wouldn't it be spreading the pus all over the skin?
Oh, definitely it will not because it's very mild and then it's just very mild exfoliation. Right, so it will not cause the condition that you just mentioned.
Maybe just for the understanding of the
cleanse.
Okay. Do you think it's okay that we show them a cross section of the skin so that they understand how all this come about, how the acne come about?
Because they cannot visualize.
They cannot visualize.
It's like
they're all very visual. Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is a cross section of skin. Okay, just coming up very, very shortly. Okay, so this is it. So you can see there are actually like 3 sections. Okay, so it's like the first one on the extreme left, that would be like the whitehead. Sometimes the whiteheads are usually formed with is it kind of some kind of a sebum or oil or is it dirt?
Yeah, actually yes, all of them. Okay. Then after that it oxidizes, it becomes blackhead. Okay. And then if you don't take care, you get worsen. You have the pus.
Okay, so I can see my mouse. This is actually the blackhead. So this is actually the whitehead. This is my mouse, and then this is the blackhead. And then when it becomes into pus, so this will be like the acne pus that's under the skin. That's why we have this very, very this painful rise bump on the skin. And because it's also connected. If you can see here, everybody can see that it connects to the hair follicle, and then sometimes it goes, it actually starts to bleed.
So that's why when your skin is dirty, the hair follicles will actually trap all the dirt. So that's why when we do not cleanse properly, so actually will cause the pimples or the pus to form.
Okay. So this is also where scarring will happen, right? Because of the skin lose the elasticity and all.
Yes. So no extraction, just very simple skincare. Just follow what we teach you, and then you have flawless skin.
Okay, so we've gone through the 3 steps, right? The first one is the making cleanser, and then we also have
the
milky cleanser, and then we have the balancing cleanser, and then we do the exfoliation. Then what's next?
We need to optimize. Optimize. We're using the Dermaclean Ultra Balancing Toner.
Okay. This is it. Dermaclean Ultra Balancing Toner. Okay.
So this,
when you say optimize, what does it mean? Just for the benefit.
Tone the skin.
Okay, to tone the skin.
Yes.
Okay.
And also kill for this will actually help to kill the germs, because this toner also has another way of using. Okay. So for example, let's say your skin is very inflamed. Red. Okay. And then what we need to do after you tone your skin, right? You just use a few pieces of cotton wool. You stretch it. Or actually maybe you just dam a little bit, so it's actually easier to use. You dam your cotton wool, 5 pieces, you stretch. You stretch and then you just pump the toner. Okay. Then you just put it on the face. It actually does help in soothing and calming of the pimples and acne.
Yeah, so you actually and then it's non-drying because I remember I
Absolutely
had this like clarifying toner,
Yeah.
and then it has got some kind of estrogen in it, and then it really dries. Yeah, so it gave me the false
Astringent,
impression. Astringent, right?
properties,
So
yes,
so it
yes.
gives me the false impression that my pimple will get dried out, but then in the end, it's actually the surface of the skin get dried. The pimple doesn't. There's no effect at all on the pimple itself, or on the acne itself. Because there's a difference between pimple and acne, right?
There is, but today we are not going about
all these details.
all these details.
It's just also for the benefit. So after the toning, what's next?
We need to treat.
Okay,
Treat using this Dermaclean Purify SIBO serum.
Okay.
It's a serum.
Alright, to treat.
Yeah, we need to treat the skin. Purify SIBO serum. It's a 30 ml. So we can actually, if let's say the whole face has pimple, acne, or very very oily, we just apply the whole face. If not, we can just do spot area. Just the spot, affected area.
Because for me, I definitely need it because it's that time of the month, so I've got two acne here on the side of my face, and plus I colored my hair, so it might be some kind of skin sensitivity to the new hair dye. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is normal. It is normal. We would get that, and so that's actually the steps. Okay, after you do the treatment, then what's the next step?
Okay. Maybe we just show the alcohol.
Yeah. So it's our staff member. You can then say an alcohol-free toner. It is about the balancing toners. Alcohol-free toner brings any residual cleanser and refine skin pore at the same time. Oh, I like that. I really like that. Yeah, it's to remove everything from the pores, because when the pores are clogged, that's when acne happens, right?
Correct. So yeah, the next step will be we can actually use this gel mask. Actually, one of the previous video we actually talked about this, the DIY facial. Remember?
Yeah.
The DIY facial. This gel mask. Actually, this not only for oily acne skin. It actually is for everybody.
Oh,
anybody. Yes, this is a gel mask. Okay, why is it so special? This one is specially for the comedones. Which just now you saw the cross section picture, right? For the blackhead and the whitehead.
So it's kind of like
to soften
clarifying.
Yep.
It means removing it from the
Exactly.
skin. So that means you don't need go through all the painful extraction.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So that time we mentioned that we can actually use this to apply a thin layer. Then we use the warm towel. Remember?
Yeah.
To actually so-called expand the pores, and then actually for easy extraction. So this is a DIY facial that all of us can do. So not only oily acne skin, even I myself, I also do that. I can do that once a week. So I just apply. So I actually have to soften it, right? And I just do a little extraction. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the
problem areas.
Gel mask, especially for
the nose,
blackhead.
Yeah, blackheads. There's everybody will have some kind of form of blackheads on the nose.
Yes.
I have it here under the chin. The chin just below the lip itself. So
this is the one. The Dermaclean Therapeutic Refiner Gel Mask is for everyone who has a blackhead and whitehead. So you can do this or like a DIY facial once or twice a week. Okay.
Yeah, and that means actually good. You actually help people to regain confidence. Because in my line of work, a lot of especially teenagers when they go through the puberty period, I understand how it feels, to have this acne breakout and all, and then the lack of confidence after that.
Lack of confidence.
So all of these products actually help.
Very demoralized.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's also a form of self-care. Right? I mean, it's like I don't want people to end up being like me, having scars on the face, because all these pitted scars, it cannot be healed naturally with products. It will actually take a long time, to really let the skin renew, and then you will not be able to go back to pre-acne condition.
Yes, correct. So that's why we are here to actually share our experience, how we actually, like what Carol said, she want to share with people, not to be like her. So so by using this Dermaclean series, listen to us how it can actually help you, and then you can be acne and scar free, and most probably look radiant.
I think that's the most important thing, because especially for ladies, all of us who actually wear any makeup, right? Somehow, something that you cannot avoid. You will have your pores will be blocked out somehow. So you definitely need the exfoliation and also the clarifying mask, and then this will come in super handy, right? It's suitable for all skin and soften all the blackheads.
Control like you show here, control sebum secretions, reduce redness, and also lighten the skin. Like some pigmentation, not because of the sun pigmentation, it's because of the scar, the pimple scar.
Oh yeah,
pigmentation.
Right. So you actually reduce the redness and which is good because it kind of like promotes skin renewal in a way, right? Yeah. Because our normal skin renewal cycle is 28 days, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So this will actually help to enhance that and to lighten the scar.
Yes. You're right. So and then the next one will be this Claripatic Instant Back Mask. This is a cream mask.
Mask. So there's two masks. Is there a reason why you need to use two masks?
Okay, that one is especially for black hair and white hair. So like people who are like oily, acne skin, not so much of pimples. This one is more for really people who got bad acne skin, pimples. Then you use this. Okay. So this one, there's two ways of using. The first way is once or twice a week, you apply a very thick layer, like a usual mask application, very thick layer. So you wait for about 30 minutes and then you wash off. So the other method that normally there's a treatment. Okay, I would say about like 7 days or 14 days treatment for people with very serious acne skin. I'll ask them to apply a very thin layer, You're applying moisturizer like that, and then sleep overnight. So do this continuously every day for 7 to 14 days. Then you can see your pimples, acne start improving.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but again, if you're not sure like how many days, is it 7 or 14 days, not to worry, just send me a message. Our website has a green color button, which is a WhatsApp button. Just click on it and then ask me any questions that you have. I will answer you. Okay?
Specially formulated for oily and blemished skin. Very intensive, powerful mask.
Reduce the breakouts and blemishes and also lightens acne scars. As lightening properties also, yes, especially to lighten acne scars. Correct.
And it's actually very, very important, right?
And also, this method, okay, you can chill the mask for 10 minutes in the fridge and apply a thin layer. Like I mentioned, leave it overnight. You wash off. So so what you can do as a treatment, like I said, the DIY facial, you can apply the serum first, then the mask. So every day overnight for 14 days. So if not, you leave it for 20 to 30 and then you rinse off.
Okay, cool. Wow. Okay. But the thing is that it's quite a lot of steps to remember. Is it a must to use everything in the series?
Yes. If let's say okay. Because oily acne skin is slightly different from other skin condition. So for oily acne skin, I would suggest or advise that use the full range. Exactly what I share with you. Because for me is when you use our products, same thing like when we manage our spas, our customers, we follow throughout your skin journey. Okay, because if let's say in between you use any product, okay, I'm not saying you cannot use other people's product. Yes, you can. But what I'm trying to say is that if you change or use something else, we will not be there to address your problem immediately or give you the correct advice, because I do not know what you use, how you use, or even the ingredients. Because for me, I will focus a lot on ingredients. So I know what I put it inside, because like I say, I develop it, so I know, and I know how to help you. So for especially for oily acne skin, or especially this condition, okay, I would advise use the full series. Use the full series.
And also the things that if you do that consecutively for 14 days, you will definitely see major improvement. This is actually very important, because it's if you just use one item, you don't see the full effect of just one item. All this actually is a series. It actually comes in as a package.
Correct. Because like so for me, I also same like you also, because yesterday I didn't sleep. I slept late. I slept at 3 a.m. So today actually I have one small little zit here. I don't know whether you guys can see. So one little pimple here. So how I solve this is I apply the SIBO serum, which is this one, just a dot on it, okay. and then I apply the instant bag mask. Same thing, just a dot on it. Actually, it's like a pimple cream too. Okay, although it said it's a mask. Okay,
Instant bag mask.
Yeah. So I just dot on it and then I just sleep overnight. Yeah. I mean, tonight I will do it. I mean, this pimple is this morning, then I have it. So tonight I will do this method. So I will not use the full range, the Derma Clean Cleanser, the toner, and then so I only use these two for my this thing. Okay. So just now to answer your question, okay, is that when you have whole face full of pimple, acne, I would advise full range, full series. Okay, unless you have like both of us, like one or two zits here, dot, then you just use the specific items. Will do. Yeah.
So it's actually like a spot treatment. It's a spot treatment. Yeah. So it's like if you have very bad acne right now, for those who actually suffer from mask acne, it's recommended to put your regular items aside. Right, use the full series until your acne problem is solved. Then you go back and then you use the spot treatment, for the occasional something that comes out. Occasional blemish. Blemish. Okay. So then after the instant bug mask, what's the next step?
Hydration. Remember, so we use this skin repair hydrogel, to moisturize the skin. So this is also very important. So I will definitely prescribe this along this Derma Clean series. So after, if let's say the mask is wash off, that means 30 minutes you wash off. So you just apply the again another SIBO serum again. Then this hydrogel last step. Then you sleep or go off.
So just actually to retain all the moisture, right? It seals up all the moisture so that you don't get dry. Yes. That's important.
Very important.
Yeah. Because it end up, you don't want to end up like getting your acne treated, but then your skin suddenly become very dry. Then you're going to end up spending more and doing more, putting more effort to try to solve the other problem. So you prevent that problem from happening. Prevention is better than cure. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
You are right. Okay. Then very important, even though you're oily acne skin, sun protection. Protection is very important.
So it's like the standard basic steps are the cleansing, the toning, the treatment, right? And then the hydration, and then the last but not least, sunblock.
Yes.
5 steps sunblock.
And in the market, I mean, this is how I observe.
Yeah.
A lot of skincare products, they do not dedicate to oily acne skin sunblock. Although maybe have, but sometimes when I read the ingredients, it's actually still not very good for, especially for oily acne skin. So I specifically really spend more time developing this oily acne skin sunblock, and which is this is the one, Cover Invisible. SPF 30. Okay, this one is there'll be a new formula coming in a month's time. Okay, in a month's time. So it'll be a new improved formula, especially for oily acne skin. Yeah, it's tinted. It's tinted.
Okay. Then because I remember the dermatologist told me don't put any makeup. So I wish there's something that can cover the redness, because it really was very bad for my self-esteem. Yeah, so if I can cover it, at least I feel a little bit better about myself. But then people won't be staring at my skin, so this is actually good.
So in fact, this Cover Invisible is actually very popular among salon owners. A lot of salon owners actually get this Cover Invisible from us, because they themselves also know it's not easy to get a very good sun protection, especially for oily acne skin. So this is the one.
Because a lot of sunblock in the market, right, actually oil based, right? So it actually clogs the pores.
So that's why I say I really dedicate myself, especially Derma Clean. Derma Clean series. I actually put in more effort. I mean, not saying others no effort. It's just that I just specifically, because I know oily acne skin is very important. So that's why I really take note about all the ingredients. So all the harmful ingredients, actually, along the way we actually keep improving. Not so effective one, we actually remove, enhance the product. So like I said, this is also enhanced. So in fact, this cleanser, toner, actually are all just improved 2-3 months ago only.
All
are improved from the. We always keep improving and improving our products. Okay, it's not that we come out just one and then we just sell for 10 years. No, we always keep improving.
Yes, so this is
Always.
actually for the benefit of of non-customers, because customers are actually watching right now, they know, but this is a benefit for non-customers, your savvy pals. All these products are originally available only at beauty salons and spas. Yeah, this is only recently that the company decided to extend this benefit to the members of the public.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's the thing, and the thing is, it's one thing that really stood out. That was actually what was mentioned last two episodes. If you can actually refer, we have this diamond cover, which is a SPF tinted
35.
SPF 35
Diamond has
tinted
diamond powder.
diamond powder, and enhanced, and infused with diamond powder. Okay, it's tinted. So this is actually what I'm wearing right now, and I'm only wearing that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
after
didn't
the
have any-
tinted and then my color minerals.
Yeah, I didn't even put any color minerals veil on it at
Really?
all. Yeah, no.
No, you didn't tell me.
No, I
So
didn't.
this
do
is
anything.
just the.
This is just it.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wait, nice eh.
Thank you.
Sorry, this is impromptu. I really don't know.
So I did that because I didn't have time because I was cooking. So I just wanted to look a bit nicer. Then I just apply it itself. Then it looks. The texture is like a bit like foundation, but it's not foundation. Okay, what I like about the whole thing is that because it's sunblock, and also it gives the skin a very nice glow. And if you ever go swimming, right, it will not harm the ocean. It will not harm all the coral. This is what really
Reef
stood out for
friendly.
me. Reef friendly. So as you can see, you have one product that's actually for the daily use, and then Angel developed another product specifically for those who are acne prone skin and oily skin. And then you can actually use it to conceal a little bit to make you feel a bit better, because I understand that whole feeling, so that people will be staring at you feel a bit more better, right? Less red. But at the same time, right, if you ever want to do sports and go swimming and all, then you know that it is not harmful to the environment. Yeah, standard sunblock. I'm very particular because I don't like anything that's too sticky. I don't like anything that's oily because it clog my pores and end up breaking out again.
Maybe you want to actually show them.
Yeah.
Actually
How,
how,
let me just use this. So I'm gonna just squeeze a little bit.
maybe just spread. Let's show them how it actually
Just
cover invisible.
yeah. So you can see the color.
Tinted color.
Slight tint. In fact, it's actually a little bit
Yeah, you just show them how it looks like first before you spread.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me just come to a bit closer. Yeah. And then you spread. Right. So the color is a little bit lighter than the diamond cover. Okay, it's not as glowy, but it actually covers quite well. In fact, it looks a little bit, in terms of the texture, it looks a little bit like concealer. So I'm very, very certain that it can actually conceal the red lines at all.
Just a little bit will do.
Yeah, just a little bit. Because I squeeze a little bit. This is my problem.
So this sunblock helps to purify, dissolve plaques and pimples, and also while preventing sun damage and premature aging.
As you can see, right, see this particular hand, I have a lot of those green veins. This is my right hand. I apply this on my left.
Ah, that looks nice.
Yeah. So you can see the difference. Right, you can see the difference, right? The vein. All the veins completely covered. So you can see there's this concealing effect. And then it actually blends in with my skin. Looks like my skin, just a little bit brighter. Yeah, it's not, it doesn't have this horrible white cast. Because a lot of the so-called like BB cream or all those tinted moisturizer or tinted sunblock, you have this white cast on your face. So you can see this is a bit further back, so you can see, because this is my normal skin tone. Okay, this is the one that's a bit applied.
So like I mentioned, I always want to develop a good sunblock with tinted, with a little bit of color. So like what I mentioned, BB cream is actually not so good for the skin. So that's why I make sure
clog. They really clog.
all the special ingredients, especially for oily acne skin, that will not clog your pores. So it's very safe to actually use it every day.
So I just a small bit, and then it covers, and then it's almost immediately I can feel that it can see that it kind of like blends in with my skin already. So you see my fingers and then the colors on the back of
and after can just apply the color minerals makeup, right? For
Yeah.
oily acne skin. Yeah, we'll go to that later.
color mineral makeup, yes. Yeah, I only apply a little bit of blusher. That's it. So this is actually what you can see in terms of the product. You look like natural second skin. Your skin but better.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, we actually have shared all the Derma Clean series. So we have this special acne fighter skincare kit. Okay. Yeah, which is this one.
special acne fighter skincare kit.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! I'll show you. The acne fighter
Yes, to
skincare
fight
kit.
acne. This
To
is
fight
the
your acne, okay, the
okay,
basic one.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
the
we just
basic
have
item.
this. The cleansing gel, Dermaclean Ultra Balancing Cleansing Gel, Ultra Balancing Toner, and then the serum, the treat, and then the mask, instant back mask. So this 4 is the acne fighter skincare kit that you need. Okay.
I like that it's actually in the blue packaging because
Yeah.
it gives you a sense of calm. This is actually what we want. You see, we
Mhm.
want calming effect on the acne.
And we have this special deal going on for those people who actually watch our live. So do take this opportunity only during this live, and it's only up to next Wednesday, before
one week.
midnight. Yeah, 1 week deal. Okay, we are giving away this our star product, Crystal Glow Polish, worth $89, absolutely free.
Wow.
Okay.
This is worth $89.
Yes,
absolutely
free for those people who
Yeah.
watch the live and get purchased before next Wednesday midnight. Okay.
So existing
Yeah.
customer, now you can see, okay? So you need to start to rush to buy her now.
Yes.
And you know where to get it from us, which is actually the link here.
Yes,
you can
yes,
see this.
yes.
If you're watching it, you replay, this is the link. Go to Surrey Pulse product, and then you can find it, and then you get, once you click on it, it's automatic, right? You get the
And also you can also add on this okay, hydrating gel also. Okay, so just go log on to the website. You'll have all the details inside there. Okay.
Okay, so this is actually the hydro gel.
The skin repair hydro gel.
So yeah, you can actually get it to seal all the moisture in. It's very, very important. Yeah. Then so basically, yeah, after you finish your sunblock, you can actually type on your makeup. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For me, in the past, when I was having acne, I was looking for makeup because the doctor said cannot do makeup. But I'm so in desperate need.
I mean, we have done a few videos before. Remember, back in the days, I mean, in 1998, those period, even salon owners, spa owners will actually advise customers not to put on makeup after facials, after chemical peels, or even you have acne. No makeup. So for me, when we actually have our own spa, same thing. My customer asked me the same question. So I, on the quest of finding, is there a makeup that actually can apply straight away after facial, after peels, after surgery? Okay, even if you have whole face full of pimples, acne, is there such a product? Is there such a makeup that I actually can use safely, confidently, will not harm my skin? So so I go and formulate this makeup. So after searching, developing, formulating for quite some time, actually, we actually have this product called Color Minerals. Color Minerals is a 100% pure mineral makeup suitable for all skin types, even sensitized skin, acne, all can use this makeup. Maybe you also want to share your experience.
I mean, it's like because I was looking for makeup, even though the dermatologist told me do not wear any makeup, but I really was in the need to cover, right? So and it was actually
sometimes
when I was
also not only
traveling.
to cover, you just want to look pretty, look nice.
Yeah,
when you meet your friends, something.
Yeah,
we're all girls or female women after all.
But even for men also, you don't want to walk around having all this redness, basically like glaring and attracting a lot of unwanted attention. So I just wanted to feel a bit better for myself, and then just to feel more confident. Mostly, feel more confident. So it was actually during a trip when I was in Australia that I chanced upon a magazine article on mineral makeup, and it is said to be that is non-clogging. It's very important, right? And then it's suitable. It's developed specifically for laser resurfacing patient. Yeah. So and because of that, then that was my first foray on understanding mineral makeup. I bought that in Australia. I came back and then I used it. But after that, I cannot go back to Australia to buy because it's very expensive to fly back to Australia. And then there's internet. It wasn't on at that time. There's
many years ago.
Many years, 20 over years ago. So there's no such way in any way whatsoever that you can actually buy online. There's no like
easily
It's not like now you can have you have all this website you can actually buy off the internet.
They ship to you.
No, it didn't. Shipping was actually very, very expensive at that time. That was actually shipping. In fact, cost more than the product itself. Yeah, and then I actually had to I wrote email. I remember writing email
I
to
see.
the US company asking, perhaps you can sell it. And they said, no, we don't do retail. We only sell it to dermatologists
Yes.
and spas.
Mm.
Yeah. So it was really, really very difficult. So I wish I knew you and wish you have actually produced that, 20 years
Years
ago. Yeah.
It was in 2008. Yes,
Mm.
this product is developed in. It's founded in 2008 actually. So it's about
Yeah.
how many years?
Today
14?
is 2021. So
Yeah.
yeah, about 13 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13 years already.
Yeah. So it's like if you think about it at that time, so I understand how it was, but then after that I had no choice. I had to go back to the standard cosmetics and all the makeup. And then my skin condition did not improve. Yeah. So it was a very painful journey for me, on skincare and on makeup. Because I know I break out very easily. So I was very, very careful until now. Actually, until recently when I started using Color Minerals makeup and also Sally Powell's, or rather Dr. Keith Chrysler product itself. So these are some of the brands that is under Savvy Pulse. So for customers, who are watching, some about the products. There are actually other products actually coming out as well. There are different brands. It's holistic,
Holistic.
right? So you have the skin, and then you have actually makeup as well as health food.
Health food.
Yeah, health food. Yeah, there's actually a new series that we're going to be doing pretty soon as well. So just let us know, if you have any questions and all. So let's talk about Color Minerals. Okay, for all of you, actually, if you follow us for the series, right, you can refer back to all the previous videos, previous Facebook live videos that we have. Actually, it's actually it's been categorized nicely, on Color Minerals makeup. I like the fact that it is so easy to use. You can do makeup in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes. Okay, and then it's like, there's a starter kit. The starter kit, where you get this nice cute little pouch. Okay, it comes with the foundation, the mineral foundation. Okay, nice in a jar form. Right, just a little bit
in
goes
powder
all in
form.
powder form. A little bit goes a long way.
Yes.
And then you have the veil. It's like a finishing powder, and it's also like a base powder that you can apply first.
Give the glowing look, and also helps to control the oil also.
The
The shine.
Yeah, the shine, and then it comes with a nice kabuki brush that is actually multi-functional for both mineral and makeup.
For our blush.
Yeah. So all of these 3 items, right, this is actually the basic starter kit. And then it's being put into a very nice, cute little pouch. Yeah. Then on top of that, I actually had the Color Minerals blusher on.
Which is this?
Yeah. This is a new packaging, just recently been launched. Yeah, in June. I remember that. So yes, I really, really like that. And then you can actually complete your makeup in just 3 minutes. Seriously, just I will not be able to do the demo right now, but then for those, if you follow us, for those customers, yeah, I'm sure you can actually raise your hand and say, yes, this is actually what I've been using. Yeah, using this Color Minerals makeup. 3 minutes and this is it. Yeah.
And our makeup is actually inert. They're all in powder form inert, which means bacteria will not grow on it. And it has no expiry date actually. Okay. And then it actually heals the skin. It's 100% pure minerals, just purely rocks, made from rocks. They're all from Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And actually, like I mentioned, oily acne skin can use. Why? Because it actually helps to heal your skin. So you can use it safely.
Yes. Very, very much. So as you can see, I don't have.
In fact, actually give a very good layer of protection. So for example, you put on the mask,
now, right?
You put on the mask, right? This mask. Okay. So we can actually apply the cover invisible, the sunblock. Okay.
You can see.
Then the foundation, the Color Minerals foundation, and then you put on the mask. In fact, actually protect your skin. So you won't have the maskne issue anymore. Your pimple, acne actually will not pop out. So this is actually how you take care of your skin to be acne free and scar free, and also you look radiant.
We have a little bit of time. I'm going to do it on my hand.
Okay, thank you.
Just going to do a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, I just picked out a little bit, just a very, very tiny bit. Because if you can see, right, this gel itself, this whole gel itself is going to last you a long, long time. So I'm going to just apply it onto my hand. As you can see how the color changes. It becomes, it glows. Can you see? Yeah, it glows.
This is
the foundation. Yeah, just the foundation. That actually glows. It gives a very nice skin glow. Actually, it's matte and glow. So earlier, okay, with the
look very flawless.
Yeah, It's very soft. In fact, you can see it actually is softened. You can see the difference.
Yeah, like that.
And it's softened. I think it's actually much better. You can see in a flat surface rather than on my skin. Yeah. So no gimmick, nothing. This is just what it is, and then it's safe for acne skin. Yep. And then and also for teenagers right now who have gone through puberty, like what I have, what I've been through, it's also safe for you to apply onto the skin, so that you have some kind of a protection, a barrier. For me, I always see makeup as a barrier. Yeah, a nice barrier from the environment where I'm staying. My block is next to the highway, so I have all the dirt. When I open the balcony doors, everything is on. Yeah. So with the environment, we are all the dirt, grime, all the soot from city living.
Yeah, so this is the Color Minerals, 100% pure mineral makeup, suitable for all skin type. So for those who actually put on the mask, have this concern that after that, like your friend, right? You mentioned all the pimples previously. She doesn't have this problem, this issue. So all you need, just switch to our Color Minerals makeup. You actually will not have this problem or this issue anymore. So use this breathable. Yes, this is a breathable makeup, and it's water resistant. So even you can actually put on our makeup when you do your Zumba, your HIIT training, even you sweat. Not to worry, just that bit. Yeah, you actually will not clog the pores. So this one, you don't have to worry about that. Can put on our makeup even when you exercise.
So that you can look good at any time and to improve your confidence.
Yes. Improve your confidence.
Yes. So with that, I think we are almost to the end. Thank you so much for all of you for watching. Right. So for those who are watching the replay or we are watching this for the very first time, Savvy Pals has an affiliate program. Yeah, it's an affiliate program. So you can just sign up as an affiliate. Maybe Angel, you want to talk to a little bit more about this affiliate program.
So this affiliate program is actually to share our products. After you use it, you find that you actually see improvement. You like to share with all your friends and family members. Yeah, so you just sign up. It's free. It's just free to register, and then you get a referral link. So take this link, and paste it on your social media, your profile or your bio. Then when people click on it, and then when they purchase, you get a commission out of it. Okay, so the commission is actually 5%. Okay, but if somebody signs up as a affiliate under you, there'll be also more commission. So actually, you can earn passive income from this program.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just want to actually to be very, very clear to everybody who's actually watching. This is an affiliate program. This is by no means a different kind of marketing scheme or scam. It is just Angel's way, for Savvy Pals and also Reflective Cosmetology in a way to benefit the customers. So because for us, we strongly believe that good things must share. So if you actually share, right, then we want to
share is care.
Yeah, sharing is caring. Yeah, correct. Sharing is caring. And then it also, just to give you like a token of appreciation to spread the news. Spread the news because it is first of all, for me is I've been looking for products that's stem free, paraben free in particular, and then something that's as close to nature as possible, and also because the products does not harm the environment, doesn't harm the coral reefs. So this is something that it's a product that needs to go out. So I really need your help to spread the words, and then also to help people to get healthier as well. Because whatever products that you put on the skin, it will get absorbed into the bloodstream. So you want to be basically free from chemicals as much as possible and help people to be healthier.
So maybe you just like to recap again. So how to be acne free and scar free and look radiant is this Derma Clean series, and also our Color Minerals product, all specially to target oily acne skin. Okay, so we just show them the starter kit first. What does it include for people who are actually suffering from acne but yet want to look good, want to put on some makeup, which is this. Can you actually get this starter kit first? Okay, get this starter kit with this bag here. Okay, it comes with a mirror here.
So this is actually a nice, cute little holder. Okay, for the brush, you can use it for the veil. Okay, it's actually a base. There's also a finishing powder, and then the foundation itself. And then this foundation is suitable for actually, in fact, multi different tones and all.
Yes,
yeah, both Angel, you can see our skin tone is different. We're using the same color.
Same tone. Number 2, AMF number 2. Yeah. So actually, this one can actually last for about 6 months based on daily usage.
Yeah. So it's
Because you need a little
133
bit
for 6 months is really a steal. So affordable products. Again, unlike you really take out all the advertising costs and everything, pass all the savings on to you.
Yeah. And then our this acne fighter skincare kit, which is this.
Yeah.
Okay, the cleanser, toner, the serum, and then the mask. And if you get it watching this live by next Wednesday, you get this Crystal Glow Polish absolutely free. So this whole set is only 324. Okay, so only until up to next Wednesday. If not, you won't have this already. With this acne fighter skincare kit.
And then it's important because it will help you to fight the acne, right? That is non-drying.
And then also if those people who want the sunblock, also can add on the sunblock or to moisturize the skin.
The hydrogel. Yeah, I like the sunblock. I really like how the whole thing looks. Yeah. Okay, so with that, thank you so much. Thank you for all of you for tuning in on every Thursday. So, and then come back and join us again next Thursday at the same time at 9 p.m.
So remember, before we go, got any questions, do drop us a message. The website also has a great WhatsApp button. Just click on it, on the button. Ask me any questions you have about your skin condition, how to help improve your skin condition. Just drop us a message. Okay, in the website or through this Facebook Messenger also can. Okay, so so that's for it today, and thank you for watching how to be acne and scar free and radiant and also be radiant looking. Okay,
yes, great. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Okay, good night. Bye bye.